Hello everyone, it's N here. I'm coming at you guys with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get some platinum. As you can see from here, I have about 4,600 platinum, but I'm going to be showing you guys how to get a lot more than that. So without further ado, let's just get right into today's video. So the first thing you're going to want to do to get yourself some good plat is head over to the lovely little Void Relics tab over here. So inside you've got relics, which you can get from anywhere in the game, capture, survival, defense missions, you name it. So inside these there are different parts and they all have different rarities. For example, there's common, uncommon and rare. You're going to want to refine them with void traces to get the rare stuff, which usually costs the most. The Baruch Prime blueprint, as I just showed over there, is worth quite a bit, but the Nikana Prime Hill is also worth a lot more because this relic is vaulted. What that means is it's not in the game anymore and you can't obtain it through doing missions, so it is worth a lot more. I'm pretty sure one of these hills alone go for around about 70 plat. So to do this, what you are going to want to do is head over to the navigation and jump over to this lovely little tab over here called Void Fishers. You are going to see a bunch of missions. These missions will cycle and you are going to get different types of missions like survival, defense, exterminate, capture, spy, and you can literally run these missions and crack your relics open. Okay, so I've ran through the mission waiting at extraction for the last person to get here, and we got nothing good necessarily. The best out of all this would be the Agbolto Prime link. So if you look under the relics, you can see a little line, and the silver one just means that it's uncommon instead of common. But sometimes the common items can be very expensive too, depending on what it is. But for the most part, just have a look at what other people want, and if you've already got an item, my suggestion is to just go with the items that you don't have, because you may end up completing another set which will come in handy later. Okay, so guys, moving on to the next tip is going to be knowing your mods. So there are one specific set of mods known as Galvanized mods, which I've got on screen over here, that are worth a fair bit of platinum. So to get these mods, you do need to complete the entire star chart and have access to Steel Path and Arbitration. So when you have got access to that, what you want to do is head over here. Oh, not over there. You're going to want to head over here and chat to the Arbiters of Hexus. So you can go visit them in the Strata Relay on Earth, and once we go over there, you have a person to talk to and you have access to all these mods. So the mods here are worth a fair bit of plat. I believe a maxed one can go from between 60 to 80, maybe even 100 plat, but that's if you want to take advantage of someone who doesn't know the pricing. I do not recommend that because, you know, we're good people out here. We are good people. So these mods over here cost 20 Vitus Essences each, and you get one of each. So if you grab one of each, that's a whole set. You can sell that for an increased amount of plat if you want, but the Galvanized mods are very effective and they are worth a fair bit. So to get it, arbitration is going to be over there on the star chart, but you only get that once you've completed absolutely all of it, and it will just pop up in your alerts, and there's Steel Path for anyone who's wondering. So you just do that, you jump into a mission and you would have a good time. The missions do cycle the same as the relic missions. They have different buffs for different warframes at different times, so you know, you can get up onto them and have a good time. So I'm going to jump into a mission and show you some lovely gameplay. So me and some clanmates have gotten into an arbitration mission, which is a defense mission, and as you can see, these drops over here, the little stars, they are the Vitus Essence drops. So we're on wave 95, which is a little bit excessive, but you do get a lot of Vitus Essence. We do end up going to wave 100, then calling it a day. So Vitus Essence farming can be fun, but it is advised to get a team together and plan out what you want to do, only because these missions can go on for so long. As you can tell from 96 waves of this stuff, I was in here for around about an hour, so you are going to want to plan ahead with that. They're also good just to get overall a bunch of resources, a bunch of mods that you can convert into Endo, and overall just, you know, have a good time. But we're not just here to have a good time. So guys, my next tip is going to be have a look at your inventory. So as you can see here, I only have 2 Atlas parts, so just got the chassis and the systems. Would it be worth it for me to buy the Neuroptics and Blueprint? Not really. Again, Baruch 1 part, Chroma 2 parts, Equinox 1 part, Frost 2 parts, Gara, I have a whole set apparently, so that's going to go up for sale later. But guys, what it is you want to take a minute and have a look at your inventory. So for these 3 Harrow parts over here, would it be worth me buying the system? No, it would not be, because the systems are about 20 plat, and the most I can get out of Harrow is 25 to 30 plat. My biggest tip here possible is use warframemarket.com. It is a website, and there are a bunch of people selling and buying everything in the game on that website. It is an absolute lifesaver, and it is what I use for reference whenever it comes to the pricing on any of my items. Continuing on, as you can see here, I've got 3 Nidus parts and I've got 2 of each of them, so I'm going to grab myself a Nidus Prime Chassis just so that I am able to sell a Nidus set, which would be worth it. So literally all you do is just open up the website, click on the listing, copy, and there you go, simple as that. Now I've messaged this person saying I'd like to buy a Nidus Prime Chassis from him for 9 plat. Then I would put the Nidus Prime set up on Warframe Market for a little bit of a lower price. So all you have to do is wait for them to message you back, and there you go. So now it is as simple as inviting him, getting him into the dojo, making the trade, and then the Warframe set goes up on Warframe Market. So guys, I just wanted to take a minute and say that the only reason I'm taking this video into extreme amounts of depth, as in literally showing the process to all of this, is because I've had people ask me how do I do it, and this is just me showing you the process in its entirety. I don't really want to sugarcoat it or anything, because like I said, people don't believe me when I say I've got ludicrous amounts of plat in game chat or just anything like that. So I just wanted to show it all here, and I'll be sure to send everyone a link to this video, so hello everyone who's watching. But yeah, no, so all you gotta do, jump into the dojo, wait for them to show up, and make the trade. So people, all you're going to want to do at this point is literally just search up the part that you're after, sorry, the set, and see over there, Nidus Prime set going for 40 plus. So I'm going to match that at 40 plus, only because Nidus is in a bit of a competitive state, just because as you can see there's so many listings, 41, 42, 44, so I'm gonna stick myself at the top here. It's always important to make sure you end up at the top over there, so even if you have to lowball yourself and sell it for 30 plat, even if you're making 10-15 plat profit out of the entire thing, it is still 100% worth it. Also, there's my Warframe Market, if you guys want to leave me some good reputation for making this absolutely awesome guide to getting yourself some plat, I would appreciate it a lot. By the way, you're not going to stop just at the Warframes, you're going to do the weapons too. So as you can see, okay, there you go, Corinth Prime. I have 3 out of 4 parts over there. All you got to do is grab the stock and back over to Warframe Market. Literally just search up Corinth Prime stock. Okay, no, I needed to get the stock, not the receiver. What am I doing? Yeah, so you go over to the stock, literally just hit the cheapest one, copy, and back into Warframe. If it's not going to be terrifying, back into Warframe, and there you go, paste it in, and just wait for a reply and grab the part. So literally just grab the part, and then you are set to do the next bit, which is again list it on Warframe Market. And guys, do not forget your manners, you know, they cost nothing, and a simple thank you goes a long way, so don't forget that. And from here on out, guys, it is the same thing again, literally just thingy, okay, 57 plat, we're going to beat that, 55 plat, 1, and that is it. Making sure we're at the top is the most important thing. There you go, as you can see, just highlighted the plat there so you can see it clear as day. So back into Warframe, and you just wait for a reply. Also, to speed up this process, what you can do is list your items in the trading chat as well. Using the brackets, you can link the items so people can click directly on it to see whether they have it already or not. But listing your items in the trading chat is a big help, and this trading chat is basically the portal to gold in this game, and people are in there constantly, so it is something you definitely want to keep tabs on. And there you go, someone has sent me my Nidus listing, so you know, no way about it. And someone else sent me my Nidus listing. Okay, first come first serve, I guess. So it's literally just a case of making the trade, and there you go, a quick plat flip just from the inventory that you already have. And there you go, that's one more trade done. So now that's 40 plat. Nice little thank you, and head out and keep rinsing and repeating this process. There are other ways that I am going to get into, so without further ado, let's get into them. Okay, so guys, the next thing we're going to be going over are Orokin vaults, otherwise known as corrupted mod farms, or they might have any other name, I'm not too sure. But ultimately what they are vault runs for Orokin vaults for very, very good mods. Now, a bunch of different mods can come out of this Orokin vault, so if you do want an exact list of everything, just look it up on the internet. It's much easier. But what you're going to want to do is head over to your dojo and head over to the Orokin lab and get these very special keys. So there's 4 of them. They cost 10 void traces and I believe 250 ferrite. Ferrite's a common resource anyways, so you won't have any issues with them. But all you are going to want to do is head over and grab one of each of these blueprints and then just head back to your ship and build these keys. Once you have built them, do not forget the more important bit, to actually equip them. So now there's been an update not too long ago where one player can hold all of the keys, so it's just easy and you can do these runs solo if you want, but it is better to get a team, and it's definitely much better to not have every single key effect on a single frame. So from here you can see how slow my walking is, and there you go, I'm just claiming another key, set another one to build. And now we're going to head over to the mission on Deimos. So you can do this from pretty early into the game, because you can see Deimos is linked directly to Earth. But it's going to be this mission called Horrend in Deimos, and once you run it, it is easy as completing the target. So all you're going to want to do is capture the target, and then you're going to start the hunt for the vault. Now there's no specific location, and these vaults truly can spawn anywhere. So I found the vault over here, and that is what the vault door looks like. So once you found it, literally all you're going to want to do is get rid of the enemies behind you for one. But for 2, you're just going to want to head over to the door, hit X, interact with it. For PC it's X, I can't remember what it is on console. But you just want to go in there, head over to the back bit over there and interact with that, and pick up the pick up the mod, and then head to extraction, and your mission is done. Like I said prior, you can get absolutely anything out of these vaults. So I have got Narrow-Minded, that is a popular mod. So this is going to be nice and easy to make some good plat from. You may get other mods and it might not be as easy, but you can keep running these missions until you run out of keys. And once you run out of keys, you can make some more and get back into the game, because how dare you not play Warframe and not be addicted to this, you overgrown man-child. Jokes and sweaty Warframe players aside, all you gotta do, again, back on Marketplace, look up Narrow-Minded, so you can get a rank 10 for 80 plat, nice and easy. So we're gonna one-up them, and we're gonna sell a max rank for 5 plat less. And obviously Endo does not grow on trees, so I advise keeping about 10 of just whatever mods you have. As you can see, I've got like thousands of mods that I literally could not care less about, and that is literally half the endo needed to max out Narrow-Minded. So let's just get some of that and let's max Narrow-Minded out and then put it up for sale on Warframe Market. And yeah, credits don't also grow on trees, I forgot, so you're gonna have to farm the index for them on Neptune. So once you've done that, simple as selling it, and you've got yourself a nice big chunk of platinum. Whilst we're waiting for that one to sell, I'm going to talk about the Syndicate mods, which are also another nice way to earn some decent plat quite quickly, and literally just from playing the game passively. So there are a bunch of different syndicates you can choose to max out and level up with any one of them, Some of them are allied and some of them are opposed, so you know, choose your syndicates carefully. However, you can look at the rewards, and if there's specific mods that you want, those will probably guide you to whichever syndicate you feel is best. But as you can see, there are a bunch of augment mods which are unique to each Warframe that enhance their unique abilities. So you can get Frost ones, Garuda ones, Grendel ones, Gara ones, Korra ones, Nezha ones, all of these within the Steel Meridian, and all you have to do is just max it out and level up with them, and you can buy these mods. It is a pretty good idea to have a bunch of them. So for Arbiters of Hexus, I do have quite a fair few of them because, again, I did max that syndicate out and get everything I could with them. And it's just a nice thing to have because you never know when people in the chat want to buy augment mods, which will go instantly for about 10 plat if you're willing to do it for that price, which is a fair price if you ask me. But, you know, I'm not you, so I can't choose the pricing I go with. But 10 plat for a augment mod is quite fair. And literally as I am loading into a mission, I got the message we all wanted to see, which is someone wanted to buy Narrow-Minded. So out the mission we go, and you don't always have to do this, but I was planning on staying here for quite a while. So, you know, we're gonna ignore that and prioritize because Platinum is worth more than a mission that I can do again. But ultimately, guys, this is the main way to make Platinum. It's majorly a case of just building inventory, seeing what you have and what you haven't, and just selling what you have. My biggest tip that I can give to anyone though is underball yourself. So if something's going for 50 plat, don't be afraid to give it away for 45 just because convenience, and it will come back to you. Ultimately it will. If you're selling it cheaper, your sale will be the one that goes instead of someone else's. And you can use that plat to, as you can see for me, invest back. So I bought the Nidus part, sold the Nidus set, bought the Corinth part, sold the Corinth set. You can use that to buy what you want ultimately in the end. And obviously, you know, the game does work around the way that you play it. But this is an in-depth guide on how to get Platinum. I know it's not going to work for absolutely everyone, but again, it completely depends on how much time you put into it. Warframe is not a game that you can just master overnight. It does take quite a lot of grinding, and take it from master rank 30, it's a lot. But that has ultimately been this video. Thank you guys for watching. If I missed anything out, leave it in the comment section below. Let me know if you've got any better ideas or anything. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.